Hello, my lovelies. So I am on the last episode of the Amazon Prime miniseries, The Girlfriend, with Robin Wright, Queen, and the House of Dragon, another queen. I'm forgetting her name. So I was planning to do a full recap, but at this point, all the characters are pissing me the f off. I believe I'm still Team Robin Wright because I can see her point as a mother. So there's going to be spoilers. So just in case you haven't watched it, just you don't plan to watch it, go ahead. If you want to watch it, I would recommend not listening to this little soundbite because it may bias you. But basically, everyone is pissing me off, and the biggest villain is the son himself. He's so annoying. Like, I'm just looking at all these women going above and beyond for him, and he's so annoying. May I not have a son like him. Granted, everyone has their flaws. I like how they tell the story. They tell the story from both the girlfriend's side and the mother's side, and it's very interesting how one can perceive a wording, because the tone, the way you someone can say hey and someone can say hey, and how you take it is it's very, very interesting. I don't doubt that both of them are telling their truth, but I love the way they showed it to show how someone digests a moment. So they will show it from the perspective of the girlfriend, like how she thinks she said something, how she's doing. Because let's say, for example, deal of PDA. She'll have PDA with the son, but you can tell she's not comfortable. But the way the mom sees it is like she's giving her eye contact while she's kissing the son. They are touching themselves while she's looking at her, kind of to tell her, like, I own your son. Yet, in her perspective, she's just like, I'm doing these things, but you've caught me. Oh, awkward. And her still being a sexual human being, she's like, I mean, my allegiance is to my man. So it's very annoying because I do see that she does have a problem. She has daddy issues. She states that her dad is dead, but clearly he's not. And the one scene that they showed the dad, he was basically cursing her out. So I don't know if they're going to dive, because again, I'm in the last episode. I just started it. If they're going to dive deep into what that's about, or is the dad just schizophrenic? We're not too sure. But it just shows that she has daddy issues, and for some reason, she always encounters rich men. Maybe it's her line of work. She's a real estate agent. She works in real estate. That's all I know. But she works in the real estate of like fancy, unique, condominiums or little plazas, or so she works with like high-end real estate. So therefore her clientele usually be rich. So her ex-boyfriend, who we don't know what the story is, he does say that she's crazy. I kind of believe his side of the story because she tends to like leech on men and use her sexuality and her body to seem more not sophisticated, but seem seductive, that the man can't get enough, like random sexual acts in public spaces, always kissing. Like even between her and the son, there really is no deep like the connection of deep is just purely sexual. He's like an entitled brat that, yes, he is a doctor, so you can say there's something, but it's kind of like he sees this girl, she is not the usual type of girls he goes with, because of course she is with I think she's either middle class, what they call middle class, because it is based in the UK, and he's from like, his dad owns a chain of hotels and restaurants, and his mom owns an art gallery. So he's probably in all, like, she probably looks a little bit exotic to him. But otherwise, I don't feel like, oh my god, this is a love. It's just lust, infatuation. And then she finds a man who's, pretty good looking, seems to be all obsessed with her ish. Like, she can literally have him wrapped around her finger. So as a mom, on the mom side, I get why she is protective over, because first some background story, she lost her daughter. So I'm basically doing a recap of this stupid mini-series that's pissing me off, that I said I would not do a recap unless you ask for it. But they lost a daughter, I think, before he was born, or maybe when he was a baby, because they do say that he has never really met her. So I understand the mother, you lose a child, and now you have the son, my son, my son, my son, my son, my son, and your whole world, like, it's so strange because watching Robin Wright, and I know she likes a man young. At first, I'm like, because in the beginning, the first, like the opening scene where when she's both of them as mother and son, she was swimming, and the way he grabbed her and all that, it was something sons wouldn't do with their moms. But you can see they have a very close relationship. But and this is where I will, sons especially, they will dog out their moms for a woman. For the pom pom, they will, because it seemed like they were so much closer. Like this was the woman of his, like, I mean, he's a mama's boy. He even said self-proclaimed mama's boy. But just woman just giving you some pom pom, you forget. So mothers, put yourself first. Even if you see your son going with a woman who is not right, the best you can do is just keep quiet. If I know it's really, really hard, because you literally, a lot of these boys end up having children, get trapped. But the best you can do is keep quiet, because the more you push for the woman to live their lives and keep advocating that the woman is not good in their lives, the more the son will fall into the woman's arms. And put yourself first, because clearly this marriage, she's the one who said it's been an open marriage. I believe she met her love, which is another character we introduced. It's a lady, that an artist that she fell in love with her. I wish she had just left the dad and just been in this woman and chose herself. You have to choose yourself, especially when he's an adult. If it's not a toddler or a child that depends on you, she just chosen herself, because she let her husband, like she said, we can have an open marriage. And the husband went with another woman. He didn't fight, like, okay, no, I want to be with you. He actually agreed to open marriage. Later, he tried to villainize her, saying, you're the one that asked for an open marriage. Well, just because I ask you to jump, doesn't mean you want to jump off a cliff. No. If you really, really wanted her, and if you really, really loved her the way why would you accept the open marriage? Like, I don't feel sorry for you. You should have been like, no, babe, I want you. If I'm not going to have you, I'm not going to have anyone else. But sure, he wanted to eat his cake, because clearly her and him were still doing it. So he was doing with other women, plus, and even not just random women. The woman, she had a name during her art gallery, the wife slash mom's art gallery. I'm not going to give them names because I don't remember their names. I actually don't remember the name. Oh, Cherry. Cherry is the girlfriend, and the mom is, I want to just call her Robin Wright. I love her. Robin Wright is enough. So it's kind of like weird. And then I just wanted to love you. And I'm like, nah, dude, you are enjoying your cake. And yeah, maybe you did love her, but you didn't fight enough for the marriage. I liked him because I felt he was level headed. But I guess my best character right now, like my favorite character, is the love of her life, the lady, the artist, called Lilith. Interesting name. I feel like she's probably the most level-headed, and oh, she has a friend too. I think she's called Leanne. Beautiful, bodacious, big character, charismatic, and she black, so a lady. I love her. She's fun, some comedic relief. So those are my favorite, because they're who they are. They don't pretend. And if Robin Wright's character could actually live in her truth, it would be so much easier for her and let go of her son. Her son clearly isn't putting her first. Let him go make his mistakes. You just have to put yourself first. When your child is an adult, and I'm just talking, my baby girl is still a baby girl, but once she gets to be an adult and she wants to go ahead and make her mistakes, of course, don't be fake and be like, yeah, you're doing great. If they ask for your opinion, because I learned these days that even if your opinion is factual or means well, if someone doesn't want to receive it or isn't in the mood to receive it, is in a receptive mood, just don't give it. You're just wasting your time. Even if you mean well, you're wasting your time. She just go live her life, go with Lilith, go do art, have fun, enjoy, because marriage clearly miserable. One son that she held, and also fully grieved, because one of the reasons I kind of give her grace is because she did lose a child, and also she was in the process of almost losing him. So kind of icky. Like, she's not probably making the best decisions. Or one decision I fully disagreed is when she let the girlfriend believe that the son had died. I'm just throwing out, the story is not really meaningful, but it's a lot going on. But all in all, live your life as mothers, put yourself first as women, and sons. Yeah, it's weird because sometimes some mothers do treat their sons like husbands, and they like, oh, you're taking away my son, you're taking away my son. There are those mothers. However, if you know your mother isn't, I can call it sons. We know how our mothers, we know how when our mothers are manipulative. Well, at least I like to think that we know. If your mother is technically not manipulative and she comes and tells you that this woman is dangerous, listen. If you're not willing to listen, tell your mom, just let me make my own mistakes. Whether you feel it's like a mistake or not, let her. Because at some point, like, Daniel is like on the fence whereby he's not letting his mom go. Like, him and his mom did everything together, and then all of a sudden he brings this new woman. You can see that your mom and even his girlfriend, they don't get along, they're comfortable, and he's just letting it, like, it's not on me. So I wish you could take more, like, okay, I want to stand by my girl, I'm going to stand by my girl. Because even with the girl, which the girlfriend, Cherry, which is another thing, is he's not standing by her. When she talks about the mom, sometimes Valley points like, no, but that's my mom. No, but give her, but no, give her grace. No, but that's not, oh, she means well. Oh, no, no. So, of course, it makes a girlfriend even dislike the mom more. I'm just giving a bit of context because there's nuance in everything. So, I kind of understand why she's like, oh my gosh, like, what the hell? His mom did, like, the mom got her fired, basically. The mom lied to her that her son slash her boyfriend, fiance, we're going to count the engagement that happened, had died. It was really messed up. So at least that, like, you know that even if that's your mother, you can say, yeah, that was messed up. And he didn't even let his friends know that's the reason that him and her weren't together then. They thought that she had just abandoned him and all that. It's a lot. But the show is annoying. I guess that's probably, again, I always talk about how there's always a message in everything that we watch, and I guess it was just to put yourself first. That's the message. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and do a mini review of Love is Blind France. It should be, hopefully it has, it'll be posted by then. And yeah, easy. Basically just finished a scene where the her darling husband was saying that he's the reason why all her art pieces got bought out, and saying that, so now she's out for her get back, which, like I said, she should just let it go. But the bitch has taken it personal, so it's personal. By the bitch, I mean Cherry, the girlfriend. Probably don't even recognize me. The kids are all grown up now. Last time I saw Sally, I think she was in diapers. Well, she's got her own babies now. Didn't realize he was in such a bad way. I'll be glad for the company. You ready to get any visitors? Other than his wife. Oh, how is she? Good, which is working all the hours God sends. And what about the daughter, Cherry, isn't it? John. All right. All right. Sorry. Don't take it personally. Even mention of her gets him all worked up. Really? Must be hard for you seeing him like this. When you knew him before. And no one ever told me what happened.
He's working on a building site, about 20 feet, broke his spine in 2 places, cracked his skull. Lucky to be alive.
Wow, did she push her father down down a building? I wouldn't put it faster.
Hello. It's complicated. That's the wedding, I think. Elopement might be the better option at this point.
Because she does so well in her part as House of Dragons, I'm not gonna give her so many flowers because I've seen her already do her thing. But I like the fact that it's not just black and white. She's a villain, she's a bitch, she's this. There's a lot of word of the week nuance to the things that she does and why she is the way she is. And why someone can see, even if there is good in her, she is very problematic to say the least. And she has, I mean, as Mother Robin said, she is a traumatized girl with a bad temper. Well, she said a crack whore, but I'm not going to call her whore because no slut shaming and I haven't seen her do anything whorish. I don't think it's her fault that she's beautiful and rich men happen to like her. Maybe she does put herself in spaces that they will, but she's a beautiful girl, so sexy, she's fun and everything. Even his father has fallen for her in an unsexual way, but like in a way like, oh, this could have been my daughter. And in the beginning, when Mother Robin had caught her in her lies and everything, she was like, I always wanted to have a daughter. If she continued not lying to her and they called it truth, I think they would have been the best in-laws. But because of her fucked upness and because of her abandoned issues, this is what happened. Oh, this is what the mother's meeting.
Okay. What does he want? I know you don't want to speak to me, but this is urgent. Just come over and we'll talk.
I'm already seeing where this ending is going, and I'm not happy with it. I feel like Sherry had a lot more to how they're ending the series. Like she's just some psychopath. I wish that they'd given her, more respect. Her character, at least, more respect than that. Because we are all flawed individuals, and let me just pause it because I'm not going to continue this. We're all flawed individuals, and we all do things that we're not proud of, right? Obviously, this being a film, it's going to be a little bit more extra than in real life. But even in real life, I mean, a lot of these books and film are based on real life events. But the fact that her mom just said that to a woman who your daughter has told you ruined her life, that's okay. There's so many things in this movie that were like, okay, this is just a film, right? Like even there's a scene with the wedding cake where she puts not alive, she put her heart in the cake. First, how does she have access to bake a cake with the heart inside? Like I bake. Well, it could be she just like put icing and cover, but when does she have access to the kitchen? When they see her taking the cake out, how it's just things that would never happen. A lot of scenes, but the mom basically opening her heart and telling everything that happened to the mother is kind of like we're just wrapping up the show. I wish I could have given us more and left us to some people being on her side, because what makes a movie or series great is how great the villain is. But even what makes it better is when there's no clear villain. That some people be like, I see from the mom side and I see from her side. From the beginning, I knew I was going to be on the mom side. Even when she did that messed up thing, I still was going to be on the mom side because of my bias and because of what I can relate to. It could be a very good setup for discourse, where someone would be like, okay, again, I am a bit more self-aware, but someone be like, you're just on the mom side because of this and this. There are so many daughters-in-law who would feel the same. The mothers would say things that are true, but they'll twist it out to make the daughters-in-law look bad because my son, my son, my son. And the same thing that they'll twist the things that the mother-in-law do to be like, my God, she's overbearing. Oh my God, cut the umbilical cord, basically. But as a mother, this is a child that you carried and gave birth. This is a son that you want the best for him. So it would have been a very interesting, but now it's making her a crazy girlfriend. We've seen so many movies like that. So they ruined what I would have said was a good projection. Very anticlimactic. I'm guessing. So for me, I'm just guessing. She's going to somewhat either convince the dad or the son, and she's going to end up arrested. Because even that ex, when she slapped him, there's a scene where her ex is another rich boyfriend that she was dating. She was just going to the gym. She may have been introduced to that gym because of him, or maybe, like we're human beings, she missed him because I guess he had moved on and got engaged. But she was actually there working out. But in his eyes, why are you following me? Why are you following me? Like, you obsessed. And even the way he spoke to her, like, I can't believe I, effed you. It was very disrespectful. Like, that slap was warranted. So I would see why she'd get so um so annoyed that she would slap him. But then when she did the whole cake thing, it was kind of like a bit too much. But then I could just show again, it's movie. You have to make a person sometimes more sinister. But if you see uh the things that he's accusing. Why come to someone's workplace and now start accusing her? Like, why would you do that? Now imagine the mother-in-law saw that, and when I'm told, okay, I'm saying in-laws, just girlfriend and boyfriend, but potential mother-in-law, yet she has moved on and everything. Yet she's also just living her life. So when she did that part, I wish she had just owned up to it and told the mother-in-law in the beginning, so she can understand as a woman, so we do petty things. We want to do that extreme because in real life, no one is going to get away with that. But now that they're just making her the crazy girlfriend, even though the mother was like, she may have pushed her dad because her dad left them in debt and da da da. We know people, and even some of us have bad tempers, but that's being pissed at. I mean, there's so many, deadbeat dads there, but to push him and to kill him, and then you still say you love, that's the love of your life, the father, but he did all that crap to you. So whose side are you on? Even her mom, pick a side. Because she was like, oh, that's the love of my life, and she goes visit him every time. But you're still saying he was a shit husband and shit who left you with debt. And then you're still protecting the same daughter who pushed him. It's not making sense. Like, the characters are not making sense, at least towards the end. But they could have said, like, that's my daughter, I love my daughter, yes. No, I didn't. Like, deep down, they could make us know that deep down she knows she pushed him, but she refuses to believe. That's more believable as a parent. She's never going to say it out loud, but you can read it in the lines, like, deep down, you know your daughter, how she is, you know how pissed at you, you know that she acts just on emotion. I don't know. Not saying that I could have ended better, but it could have ended better. But I'm still watching. Let's see how it goes. If it's more interesting in the end, I'll put in another video. If it's not, I'm probably not going to review it. I think this is been enough for my recap. Whoever watches, hopefully has watched it so they can kind of follow what I'm talking about. But so far, I'm just like, wah, wah. It was so good till though, like, I'm not going to pay these actors. It's a big Hollywood actors. I'm not going to pay them anymore. But I still can't stand Daniel. I still can't stand the son. Probably kudos to the actor. I don't really think I've seen him. His face is familiar, but he looks like those typical white actors. I mean, there's nothing really special about the way he looks. I hate the way he dresses. Like, what the hell? Like, no. Maybe the fit would look good on someone else, but the fit on the actor, he does not look like that. The stylist, the wardrobe team failed him. But Robin looks nice. Even Cherry, she's already a beautiful girl, but the outfits they put on her for someone she kind of has, like, she's straight, she has no curves at all. So I believe they should have put her in more, that sexy, sophisticated style, right? She kind of dressed like a prostitute sometimes. The makeup is a lot. I kind of wish I like the bangs, but the lipstick is not like, maybe it's intentional to show that she just wants to show off her body, then have much of it. Beautiful girl, but she didn't have carbs, so the fits didn't do her justice. The makeup didn't do her justice. But then again, maybe just showing that she goes buys all these expensive things, but deep down she didn't have taste because she hasn't been exposed to this. But no, I'm taking that back, because there are a lot of people on a budget who get things that fit their style, who look expensive. You can look expensive under budget. So again, maybe a lot of makeup, the lipstick, showing off her body, even if it doesn't really flatter the things. I think it's only been like 2 or 3 outfits. Like, okay, she looks nice. Like, she looks nice. But other than that, the wardrobe did not make the characters look good, especially Daniel. I cannot stand anything Daniel. I don't even see him being handsome. Then again, maybe the actor did the role justice, but I feel like you're supposed to like him. I just don't like him. He's just really annoying. He's a simp. He's like a boy. He's an irritating person, like, in general. I don't know why I don't like Daniel, but I don't like that. So we're gonna watch the last 8 minutes. So far, I'm irritated. Not only have they ruined the girlfriend character for me, they're ruining the mother character by making her do stupid things. Like, so say, son, listen to me. Son, listen to me. Listen to me. Just say the goddamn thing. And when the mom, and this is what she said, she pushed her, that her dad is alive. Just say it. Like, I don't want to hear Daniel say, mother, you're controlling me, mother. Oh my gosh, let me breathe, mother. I love. Like, just let him be. Like I said, I should have just let him be. Go on, live your life with Lilith. But now we have to watch to BS. I'm so pissed. It's sorry, you had so much promise, but let's go.
You out of his life.
Let's hope, like, maybe accidentally Daniel dies.
He doesn't fucking need you. Oh my god. Derek.
I said, all these women are fighting over Daniel. Oh, let me guess, Daniel's gonna kill his mother. Ain't that annoying? I'm gonna kill his own mother for pum pum. I told you Daniel was a freaking villain. I cannot stand him. He's so annoying. Oh god, he's so annoying. Again, Mama Robin, there's so many ways you can deliver the message to him. And actually, it was directed by Robin Wright. I don't know if she directed all of them, but she directed at least a few of the episodes, and I like the direction she went with it, just showing mom's sons ain't shit. No, no, I say that. I really can't wait to be a boy mom, but basically saying like, if your son not doing things that ain't shit, let him go. Let him go. Executive producer. I want to see if it's based on a book. Ended. I guess it's a message to people to, if you know something, just say it out loud. And in the end, I suspected, but it was kind of like obvious that Cherry's mom kind of wanted her daughter to be found out. Like deep down, she knew her daughter was messed up, and maybe she was scared of her daughter. I really don't understand why she continued enabling her daughter, but I think she was just like, you know what, I'm kind of done. Even when Cherry was going off to, I think the gallery to kind of like ruin all the paintings. She saw her and she was like, why do you continue doing this? So partly also blame the mom. The movie, caution to all the moms, including myself. If you see your child has so tricky because every child is different, but if you see any bad habits, if you see anything that's worrying or concerning about your child, don't enable it, not cuddle them, nip it in the bud. Even if it means you setting aside that they're your child. I get it. If brought them into this world, you carry them those 9, or in my case, almost 11 months. But you have to call it out because you don't want, if your child terrorizes you, you're scared of their child, they're going to terrorize someone else, and that's not fair to someone else. Same way you want someone else to terrorize your child. So choose you, put yourself first, and just because someone is your child doesn't mean you have to live your life for them and that you're everything and you compromise your values for them. It's weird because it's such a gray area. Obviously, the movie made it extreme, like her dying. I don't see what son who is a self-proclaimed mama's boy would, you know, not listen to his mom if mom is telling him something very concerning. But you know, yeah, I didn't want to review this and end up reviewing it. But yeah, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what was the lessons, is what I like to call the lessons of Milan. I'm still kind of like absorbing everything that just happened, absorbing and digesting everything that just happened. But I really wish that she chose herself and went and lived on with Lilith, because Now we don't know what the son is going to take from that. Is he going to play? Because I mean, she's pregnant. They're married, happily married. They are bringing a child into this. So what's going to happen? Maybe there'll be a part 2. But without Robin, nah, we want Robin. We want Robin. We want to know that she survived. You know how they fake death him? Maybe they fake death her, because I really liked her, but it's messed up that it's her son who chose Pum Pum and killed her. Yeah. But to mothers who feel they can resonate with Robin, even me in the beginning, until she lost me with the whole drugging your son, and that's a lot. That's a lot. He is a grown-ass man. This He can do his own cognitive thinking. So if he doesn't see your point, just move past it. Come on, but Daniel,